everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nasdaq with Arshia. So today I had a thought that what would it be like in the future or now to be one of the top 1% holders of Bitcoin? Ooh. So what would it really be like though? So I'm like, well, let's find out. So I went into Google, watched a few YouTube videos, did a little research, and now I'm back with you guys. And before we begin, I want to say I'm not a financial advisor and you should always do your own due diligence and research before taking part in any investment scheme. And also, I did this video because of the fact that I thought, what would Bitcoin's future be if it has a limited supply, right? Bitcoin has a max limit. So what would be if that max limit runs out? Interesting. All right, let's seriously get into it now. All right. This article by Marcel Pechman on March 7th, 2021 says, "Wanna be rich? Well, of course we do. Bitcoin's limited supply cap means you only need 0.01 Bitcoin." Well, that's interesting. So, let's read on. While purchasing 0.01 Bitcoin might cost only like $500 today, current trends in global wealth distribution and the inevitable realization of Bitcoin's limited supply could result in 0.01 Bitcoin being worth $1 million in the future. That's pretty bullish. Let's read on. According to this report, I'm not going to read the entire thing to bore you. There are 51.9 million individuals with a net worth surpassing $1 million. The index considered a person's net worth along with their financial and real estate assets while deducting their debts and liabilities. And 1% of the global population, millionaires own 43% of the world's wealth. And 4,410 had wealth over $500,000. So as of March 1st, Bitcoin's total supply consists of 18.64 million Bitcoin, leaving 2.37 million coins to be mined. In 10 years, the supply will reach 20.6 million, or 98% of the 21 million total coin supply. So 98% is 20.6, and the 2% is the 0.4 million that is left. So when removing the 1.9 million coins that have been touched for over a decade, and why have they been on? I'm just going to stop because why have they not been touched for so many years is mostly because of people either A, holding on to them forever, or B, losing them. It's mostly option B, because back in the older days, like maybe in like a decade before, 10, 15 years ago, people used to have Bitcoin on hard drives, right? And when they have it on hard drives, sometimes they would lose those hard drives or accidentally throw it into the trash can, and that's how they would lose it. It's like mostly lost coins. So when removing those 1.9 million lost coins, there is a maximum limit of 19.2 million Bitcoin available for the world's millionaires. This leaves 0.37 Bitcoin per millionaire, including the yet-to-be mined coins, assuming they were distributed evenly among millionaires. So, however, if Bitcoin that has remained unmoved for 5 years or more is lost, a maximum of 14.57 million Bitcoin will be available for accumulation. In this scenario, each of the world's millionaires could own just 0.28 Bitcoin each, assuming supply is evenly distributed. Wow. This just gets more and more interesting, isn't it? Let's read on. So it says, in the future, the wealthy will fight for 0.01 Bitcoin. So this is a chart of the world's wealth. The USD, the people, 200, oh my gosh, sorry. 10,000, less than $10,000 USD people these are the amount of people who are worth less than 10,000, which is 2,768 million, and they own about not much of the world's wealth. They own like 1% of the world's wealth. And the UN people with USD 10,000 to 100,000 worth are 1,754 million, which is the amount of people, and they own the total world's wealth of 14.7%. And the 100,000 to a million people, if you're there, congratulations, you worked so hard. And then that would be 590 million people. That's it. That's like 11.4% of the world. And the total amount of money, amount of wealth of the world that they own is 40.5%. And here we are, the top 1% of people. The 1 million and above. There are only 51.9 million of these guys here. That's 1% of the world, and they own 43% of the world's wealth. So assuming that the global wealth proportion shown in the chart above stays the same, millionaires represent 6.32 million coins out of Bitcoin's remaining supply, suggesting each individual will have the opportunity to purchase just 0.12 Bitcoin each. The remaining 590 million individuals, currently worth $100,000 or higher, could effectively hold another 5.9 million coins collectively, resulting in a mere 0.01 Bitcoin per adult. So that's basically the conclusion of this article. So to conclude, buying 0.01 Bitcoin today, roughly a 50. What is wrong with me? Resulting in roughly a $500 investment at current prices can assure one a top 13% holder position. When comparing the relative wealth concentration of the fiat and Bitcoin markets, here's where it just gets really interesting. Being among Bitcoin's top 13% shares the same exclusivity as being a fiat millionaire? Whoa. Oh my gosh, wow. That's like a really bold statement. So let's just see how much 0.28 Bitcoin is worth, just because people like to throw that number out a lot. It's about $10,000. The rate of Bitcoin as of right now, June 12th, 9:39 p.m., is $35,784.50. That's one Bitcoin. And if we were to put 0.01 Bitcoin to USD, that would be about, this article is back in March, so they said 500, but now it would be about $357.84. So as of right now, you all might have gone to your BlockFi and be like, poof, that's my interest. Yeah, because 0.01 Bitcoin is usually your interest in BlockFi. It's around that number. And it's a bold statement to say that this will eventually equal 1 million. But I think it might be possible. It can totally be possible. And again, all of this matters only if Bitcoin goes to $1 million. If it doesn't, then all of this isn't really going to happen. Well, let's see what happens in the future. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot. Thank you guys so much.